And in Zechariah chapter 4, here we have the vision of the lampstand and the olive trees. Whoa, imagine that. There's a chapter in the Old Testament specifically related to a vision of the lampstand and olive trees. I wonder if Moses and Elijah are mentioned here. Let's take a look. And it says, "Now the angel who talked with me came back and wakened me as a man who is wakened out of his sleep. And he said to me, 'What do you see?' So I said, 'I am looking, and there is a lampstand of solid gold with a bowl on top of it. And on the stand, 7 lamps with 7 pipes to the 7 lamps. 2 olive trees are by it, one at the right of the bowl and the other at its left.' So I answered and spoke to the angel who talked with me, saying, 'What are these, my Lord?' Then the angel who spoke with me answered and said to me, 'Do you not know what these are?' And I said, 'No, my Lord.'" Now, this next part here talks a lot about the measuring. It's very similar to the first 2 verses in Revelation 11. It talks about the measuring of the temple, right? So for the actual answer to this, we have to go down to verse 11 here and start reading from here, because he asks the same question, because the question wasn't answered in these verses. It was just more of, almost like a telling, or a first telling, not a retelling, but a first telling of the measuring of the temple. So here in verse 11, it says, "Then I answered and said to him, 'What are these 2 olive trees at the right of the lampstand and at its left?' And I further answered and said to him, 'What are these 2 olive branches that dip into the receptacles of the 2 gold pipes from which the golden oil drains?' And he answered me and said, 'Do you not know what these are?' And I said, 'No, my Lord.' And Zechariah 4:14 says, "So he said, 'These are the 2 anointed ones who stand beside the Lord of the whole earth.'" The 2 anointed ones. Anointed ones. Could it be? Could it be Elijah and Moses or Enoch? It could be. According to this, it might still be them. It just says that there's 2 of them, and they're standing by what? These lampstands.